you don't want me to be. I'm rubbish at development. But I'm in the security operations side. So having insight as to what is set up, what's being used in my environment is critical to me, even though obviously I'm not the one deploying. And then from the way that you've defined it, it's you now can tell me what's in place and then give me the context of, I know this is in place and I know that this vulnerability is actually exploitable in the context that we have it in. Therefore, this is a higher priority versus this one. We have this solution, but it's not actually exploitable in the way we've deployed it. Am I defining that right?
Exactly. That's exactly how it is.
Perfect. Yeah. And then I just recorded a podcast a couple of days ago about, made me sound slightly like an idiot. I always feel stupid talking about AI because of like the AI, the magic box, but whatever you want to call it. With the media going now crazy about the new solutions out there, the new AI that's going to solve all of the, or find all the vulnerabilities in your environment within seconds, which, okay, I don't think it's as crazy as that, but whatever. This is really good for maturing your approach to vulnerability management and identifying not just waiting for the 0 days to be published and then checking in your environment you're vulnerable. It's it's already been defined. Well, I mean, it has to be announced still, but then you can respond quite quickly and build an appropriate plan to respond, not run around like your hands, run around like a chicken with your head cut off. It's actually, we do have an exploitable available thing in place. Therefore, we need to respond within this appropriate time frame versus we're actually not affected and we can communicate to the appropriate stakeholders to respond that we're good to go.
Yeah, it reduces a lot of noise. It reduces a lots of efforts if we go for a live-based approach. And for certain industry, as I mentioned, like medical or the automotive team, because the automotive cars are there, the safety becomes very critical in those areas. So adding those in the SBOMs, specifically if you have particular clients for the automotive or the medical device or critical tooling. So safety comes first now. So to understand what is SBOM, to how it is machine readable, to whether it is exploitable or not, to the safety relevance. So this all types up to a life cycle, which gives you a summary, like right from the starting, right? If you consider again the package, the food package example, where the farming was done, how is the product, who are we selling, and whom are we selling to, the customer. It's like total customer care, if we have to understand that way.
Yeah, it seems like you're also bringing in things like a chain of custody, the attestation of whatever was present at the time. So when you mentioned the healthcare example, that makes me think of healthcare and life sciences. When you mention life sciences, that takes you into the general practices, GXP. And so for each of those GXPs, you'll probably have someone somewhere in the organization, if you're on a clinical trial basis or going to commercialization and growth with a manufactured biological, a large molecule, you're going to have systems. Those systems need to be validated. Those computer system validations, those computer software assurances all have to be in place. And it sounds like this is a far more robust approach than possibly what's currently the bar for regulatory purposes. So I'm actually curious to see how, from a regulatory perspective, what you've shared today is going to change behaviors. So there'll be those that are probably more progressive and are hip to what you're saying. And then there's those, as you say, you have your pioneers, your settlers, your laggards. There's probably going to be some pain as this concept becomes more part of an industry. That when you said this notion of medical devices, that's what made me think of life sciences.